What do you guys think about the fact that this new Ant-Man is going to be so serious? It seems it's going to be super serious.
I'm good with it because Marvel kind of needs that right now, just kind of as they kind of need to deviate from some of like the quips and mile-a-minute jokes and stuff like that. They've so I'm, especially with them saying this is going to be like a bit of a turning point in the MCU. You kind of need to go serious with that. Let Paul Rudd do his Paul Rudd thing here and there, but as long as you're not doing it mile a minute,
Paul Rudd, did you see that thing he did with Kang? Like, did you see that clip when he was like,
"Yeah,
I'm an Avenger"? And he said, "Have I killed you yet?"
Yeah, have I killed you? I mean, I'm a conqueror.
Yeah, it's like I was like, "Have I killed you yet?" Oh, don't worry, I'm a conqueror. Like, yeah, that's changed the whole way. Like, it was like, and then it was like, "No, I'm serious, bro. This is it.
Yeah,
this is your."
I'm with that. We kind of need more of that, especially with everything that's kind of in the distance or on the horizon. Yeah, go a little more serious with it. Go darker. Especially considering that your audience has started young and it is growing. By the time Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars come out, the MCU will have been going strong for nearly 20 years. So, 17 years we're talking about by then.
Yeah.
So. Go more serious. Kind of ease up on the joke button.
I don't know. Serious movies don't usually do as well though, unless you have every comic book character. That's why Endgame and Infinity War did so well. But the serious ones aren't. They have to be funny. Some type of multiple emotional. Tell me a movie that wasn't at least funny in some way that did that well.
True. Yeah, I'm saying have comic relief. Have some humor here and there, but just don't lay it on too thick. Otherwise, you're going to self-sabotage. I think that's one of the things that kind of crippled.
Yeah. So Doctor Strange.
I think basically.
That's. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Yeah, Blade.
Yeah,
Blade
but that
was serious.
Blade was the last time we had Blade was 1998, and that was before.
No, even going forward, I don't know if you can do that many jokes.
Yeah,
even going forward.
Yeah,
because it's going to be a dark vampire movie.
I'm saying he said Blade was not funny, but that was 1998, and that was before this new iteration of Marvel.
Before anybody knew it was a comic book.
Yeah.
And before the new iteration, but I think these recent Marvel movies have been, everything has had some comedy in it. Even though I gotta say, I don't know, Doctor Strange had funny parts in it, but really wasn't that funny. It was, it was pretty serious, and I think that made it so good too.
Yeah, so, same. If you have a tether on the humor and know when to use it, like Infinity War did really good with that. Like we just said with Doctor Strange.
Hold on. What Brady says, Guardians wasn't funny. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it wasn't over the top with the joke, which I agree.
But it wasn't serious either. I mean, you're talking about the first beginning of the movie, he's dancing all over the place. What are you guys talking about? It was very lighthearted, and it wasn't a very serious movie. It was very lighthearted. The music made it lighthearted. Even when they're in the prison, Rocket taking the guy, give me the guy's leg. I need the guy's. It wasn't jokey, but it was very lighthearted. It wasn't taking themselves very serious. We're talking about serious movie.
Yeah.
I'll give Guardians 1 like a 60-40, like serious to joke, which I think is where it should be at.
So, but you're saying that you want more than that than for Kang Dynasty, right? Not Kang Dynasty. I'm talking about from Quantumania. You need more than that. 60-40 is probably almost every movie. Iron Man 60-40.
I'll be okay with 60-40. Because I think a lot of people, when they think funny now, they're thinking of the Thor Love and Thunder, which was
that's just those
20s. But I think, but even Ant-Man 1 and 2 were probably 60-40.
Yeah, all of them are.
And you kept
Almost
serious enough and joke enough. I think it needs to continue with that.
Yeah.
I mean, every good movie is that 60-40. You have to have some comedy in it. But if you get too dark, they have to do something to lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, I just hope that they don't
start with his mom dying.
His mom dying, but then when you get to Peter Quill, he's sitting there dancing on the planet.
Yeah,
try to.
That's why you hit the heartstrings first, and then you get into stuff.
This is the best one. Was Black Panther funny? No, it was not. It was just good. It was serious. It was a serious taking movie.
It was serious. It was serious with moments of comic relief.
Yeah.
If you do it that way.
Yeah.
Even
that one I would give 75-25. Because there were the whole "what are those" thing, like a super old joke at that point.
And I think,
even like
I think. Yeah, I think Shuri was the source of the comic relief. I think it was very well placed.
Yeah. But it was having a little sister. It made perfect sense because that's what your little sister does.
Yeah. I think if they do that with Kang Dynasty and hell, even Secret Wars, that's what I want. I don't want every serious moment like undercut with a joke like they did in Love and Thunder. As entertained as I was by Love and Thunder, I will say Waititi leaned a little too much into that, with undercutting. So I don't want a situation like that.
Oh, what? The Black Panther wasn't good. It was mid. The villain sucked and the humor didn't hit. Well, the humor, like we're saying, there really wasn't that much humor. But the villain
up today and shows of violence. But,
I would say the villain was definitely one of the better villins.
Killmonger was amazing
because you were able to kind of like understand him. You were able to understand where he came from.
Black Panther is a top 5 movie that was produced by Marvel. Period.
Yeah,
Killmonger is complex, and that's why they started to get to villains that are not just one-sided. You understood the duality of everyone everyone was doing. You understood where it was coming from.
I'm sorry, Derpy. I love you, dude, but I can't sponsor that one.
That's no.
About the comedy.
Black Panther was amazing.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what they do with the new one. I mean, the new one's probably not going to be funny at all.
Yeah, at all. You're not going to have any comedy. Why would you want any comedy in there? I'll be mad. You'll see angry people with pitchforks.
Yeah, I can see like Riri and
having a good time.
Shuri, cracking a joke here and there, but it's going to be so minimal.
Yeah, I think that movie is going to be, if anything, I think that movie is going to be a downer.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stop talking to you right now. So. Just going to stop.
It had probably one of the better standalone film villains.
No, it is as far as the movies go. It changed everything. It changed everything that was going on.
Plus, Killmonger had the dopest theme music. I got to keep it 100%. He was
dressed like fucking Vegeta. That was awesome. Like, come on, man. We had Vegeta.
Which was a creative decision on Michael B. Jordan's part.
Yeah, it was like legit. Like he wanted to be Vegeta. Like yeah.
I'm looking at the ranking. Black Panther's 3.
Yeah. So it's definitely one of the better. But it really didn't have that much humor, so it really didn't hit. It just wasn't a humorous kind of movie. And this next one is going to be like
very much
0%, zero, even maybe even less. I mean, I don't see Shuri like going to Riri and saying like, "What are those?"
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of crying, a lot of trying to get through the movie.